I'm making a logo for a cryptocurrency that we're going to be launching. So we're going to end up in jail. People keep calling it coins. We're making a website. I don't know what that's going to look like yet. So I guess we should just get into this. Oh, that looks so cool. That's what's about to happen. It's hacking time. Yeah, baby. We got it. We got it. Yo, what's up, guys? So today we are going to get into this whole to-do list that we started yesterday. I don't have a requirements doc figured out yet, so this is going to be kind of doing it, shooting from the hip on it. The only thing I know for sure is that we're going to be designing the branding, and whatever that means, we're going to do it. I guess we'll just jump in. We have already got some design stuff that we can use, and we're gonna make a square because all the designs that we have to do are probably going to be squares. So I should be able to grab that logo. There it is right there. We can work this from there. All right, let's turn this thing into a coin. So what if this was the coin and then we just changed the word studios to say bucks.cash? I feel like that's the easy version of this. Nux. Bucks.cash. Because we don't really need to get crazy on this. I think we could spend all day trying to make this thing look amazing, but we're not going for amazing today. It's too simple in its current form, I think. Why do coins have to be circles? Look at this. Look at this. Look at Botswana. Botswana's got this weird kind of like octagon thing. That's I like these coins, these Chinese coins. Yeah, weird, right? Like, what is the square for? Was it so you could put it on a necklace? Like, why did they do that? Yeah, it's super weird. What is that? Is that an octagon again? Yeah, it's just this weird rounded octagon. They couldn't decide. Is there some compromise between an octagon and a circle? Can we make it an octircle? I could put my face on it. It could be like this, but with my face. That would be. Why not? Why not? Why not? Why does she get to be on the coin? Why can't I be on coins? Because she's the queen. She's not the queen of my country. Not anymore. We could do a hex circle. Let's try that. Is there like a hexagon? I want to find one that we could reference. Right there. Bingo bango. By this lady, Queen Elizabeth. Oh, I think we could do it. What do you guys think? Should that be the coin? Should it be my face with this hexagon thing? And then we can do like we can still do the colors. So this is my thought. You're going to have these things coming in and they're like, what if it's like this? I can draw sometimes, not today. And then just all these lines connect in. That's the way the back of my head looks. That just, I go straight in the neck. That's my nose. That's my lips. Look at how awesome my chin is. My ear. That's what ears look like. This might not be a good idea. And since it's a bust, it always has this like squiggly bust line. Ugh. And then we have to get OmatumBucks on here somewhere. That's really cool. That might be the thing. Look at that. We're gonna try to just see what it would look like. Not good. As we have more precision, I'm sure it will look even worse. I feel like we're slipping away from a good design. We're just going farther and farther away from something that we should be doing and into the territory of don't do it. Well, let's tone it back. Let's say we're working on this one. We need to say Omatum and we need to say bucks.cash. There are 6 of these things. So you could do OMATUM. That might look horrible, but we'll try it. Don't know what that got us. Momatu. There's no way to say where that thing starts and ends. Well, it was a try. Let's not do that. For you guys that design a lot, hopefully this is cathartic to watch another designer do the same thing I'm sure you guys do, which is like just try stuff and be like, nope, doesn't work. We could treat this more like actual faces. Maybe we could write like Omatum here and then Bucks Cash here. Oh, this is just useless. Okay. No. What do we do have to do? What do we need to do to get somebody at Adobe to talk to me just for like a couple of hours a day? So I can be like, guys, some of your tools don't make sense. So like anything redeemable here? I just don't see anything redeemable. How would it look if the lines were white? We could try that. Let me try it over here. Would have the most effect. That looks pretty cool. Yeah, it almost like now it looks like a Trivial Pursuit thing. I wonder if there's like any cryptocurrency coins that we could look at. I can see that. I might be able to do that. Let's just try something. I'm gonna try doing that with the line work that we had created for the other project. There's our circle. Now let's take our turbo hex. That's, I guess, what we're calling it. Stick that in there. All right, so there's our crazy lines. Always a crowd pleaser. We had two options. We got to get these to the edge, right? Or we could just say that's as far as they go. Let me see. If I draw a circle, yeah, I think we might be moving in a direction that looks cool. Because now we have all this space for activities. Let's just do one more circle on top of that. We're looking at something that looks like a coin now, a little bit more. I just want to start with that as my base iteration. Let's go all the way down to here and here to here. And then we're going to do a blend. And what a blend does is it tries to, between the two objects, it's going to try to make shapes. So if we keep it simple, we just have a circle on the inside, a circle on the outside. We say, make circles in between this, or make shapes that start in the starting position, end in that ending position. That's where we can get some really cool effects. But in the blend options, we're going to want to do, it's a smooth color, is not going to do anything cool. But if we do specified steps, it'll say like, make this many. So we'll try 13. Yeah, I think this could work. Not as that, but that might be a good starting point. I almost think we should redo this. Like this kind of goes off in a funky way. What if they all went off like this? They all just had this like, you know, go off into nothingness. The reason we did this other pattern was because we needed to have termination points. Here, I don't know if we need those termination points or if we just need it to go off screen. All right, so let me just get rid of this experiment here. We'll leave it. Let's just do another copy. When in doubt, make a copy. Whenever you're doing this kind of work, logo work, that's how you just make copies all day long. Just do it. Just make them. There's no limit to the number of copies you can make. So select the center of that shape, and then we'll just move it like that and rotate it. 60.001. I mean, if you guys don't tell anybody, I won't tell anybody. Let's do that. Yeah, it looks close enough for me. Close enough for what we're doing. And now what I'd like to try is if we start with a hex and then move that hex into a circle, what does that look like? Or maybe it's just a hex going out the whole way. And see, because the way the shape works, we should have these little kind of like lines like this to play with. What happened right here? What did it like knew how to do it from here to here, no problem. From here to here, yeah, sure, I can do that. From here to here, it like decided it should have another point. Oh, you just can't win with Illustrator, can you? So go into the blend group, grab that guy, and what if we gave it like a proper 180? Is it gonna twist everything? No, it doesn't care. In fact, that fixed everything. Yeah, something about that looks stupid as hell. It looks horrible. Let's just be honest. It looks real bad. So why don't we get rid of it? I don't think it's doing anything for me. We could put it inside of another hex, and maybe that's part of the solution here. So if we took, we just wanted to stop into this probably, but if the outer shape was a hex, something about that just doesn't seem right. Like it doesn't, it's like a dreidel. I don't know. It does literally nothing for me. That sucks. I do kind of like that we're getting these interesting shapes in here. Whoa, we're really close to making hexagons in there. We are really close to making hexagons. I can do that. I can do that for sure. I can make in the white space, I can make hexagons. Look at that. Look how close that is. Do you see that? Am I the one seeing this? Like, are we seeing this? I think I'm seeing this. Like that. I can do that. I can have this come out, have all, like, I just need to get one of these right, and then I can blend the rest of them in. I'm going to take this and center it up. Just take this and set a rotation point off the center of the head. I really don't know why there isn't a little thing for me to click there, like to balance it. Anyways, do that. And then it should be just as easy as getting Illustrator to give me 60 degrees of rotation. And then this is basically our guideline, right? So we can do the rest of the effect. This is where it's gonna get real interesting. Now we got to get this shape doing the thing we want it to do. Interesting way to delete that. So let's just drag that there. All I should have to do is, yeah, give it that shape right there. Grab number 1 and number 2 and then blend them. So what I'm thinking to sell it more is we're gonna draw one more point out here and then put it at the 50% mark. I don't know what's going on with this situation, but we can resolve that. All right, well, I think this thing is thoroughly screwed at this point. So let me just remove that line and that line because it looked fine before that. It just didn't look perfecto. I'm almost okay with that because it's at least it's going to the edge there. It's getting some interesting curving in here, and we can exacerbate. We can exasperate. We can exasperate that a little bit by bumping up that blend a lot more. Because what we want is we want that cancellation pattern. That's the golden. You done something amazing when you do the cancellation pattern. That moire. So let's see if we can get that. We're gonna go from 13 to what's that age when everybody dies? 27, right? Isn't it 27 club? We'll use that one. That seems like a sacred kind of number there. So we're getting a little bit of mooring in there, just a little bit. Can we get more? What's another cool number? 33. 33 is the other number. 33 is the Masons. 33 degrees. Oh, that might just be the money shot right there. I don't know if I like what I just did, but that's okay. Just trying a couple more things out. So there's something else I want to see here that I'm not seeing. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What in the world just happened there? I don't know what that just happened, but I kind of think that's amazing looking. Oh, that's going to look so cool when it kind of, ooh, we've done it. We found the happy mistake. We've tricked Illustrator into giving us something really cool, which is great. Save it. That's not something you could like repeat on purpose. It's like a triangle of power. Whoa. What did we just make? I feel like there should be some Latin music in the background. Not Latin like South America, but Latin like the church music. This is like a next level situation here. How did these, I'm curious. So it's like, how did this one, am I missing? Like, did we miss one of these or something? Or let me try that again. I'll make a copy because now that's a shape and it needs to be respected for what it is, not for what it could have been. Take that, you grab this, you rotate this thing. Oh, this is so weird. How did that even happen? Because that's what it's supposed to look like. What? Hold on a sec. How did that? Did you guys just see that? As soon as I changed the color, it changed. Okay, we'll rotate it. Change to orange. What? How does that even? What? I don't understand. How did that just do that? How much are we worth today, Adobe? How much are we worth? How much money did we make today? Huh, Adobe? You made 3% on 164 billion. You made like $3 billion today. Slice off a little bit of that money. Throw it at figuring out what the hell's going on with your software. How did that even, if I hit Control Z, it just goes back to that color. It doesn't even, oh, somehow things are getting recomputed. So what we'll have to do is on these things, which are blends, right? So blends are editable. We need to make these so they aren't blends anymore. So now it's actually just a vector. I've never seen anything like that before. There we go. Now, will it do it again? Because if it does it again, I don't even know. There. Okay. So it can't, right? It can't do it. I think we definitely are opening a portal somewhere. I don't know where. Hope it's a good place. I don't know if what I'm doing is a good idea. I'm just going to try it out. What if I drew them all in and just said, throw caution to the wind? Yeah, it definitely doesn't work like with these guys. So we have this rule here where this guy has to be that way, but I wonder if we took the other one and said it always looks like these like that. Have science gone too far with that though? So I kind of want to say, okay, that's as far as we could go. This is the least that we could do. I almost want to do this one because it's like, well, not that one, this one, minus those circly boys. Circly boys, hexy boys. What are we calling these? Hexy boys. Yeah, let's try this in a circle. Let's try pointing that tip down now. Yeah, something's different about this that I like. And I like doing this little thing where we have the color hits there too. So if that's that part, what else do we need on this to make it a coin? We need maybe Omatum at the top. We don't need to use that font. Let me see if I have something else in here. I kind of am feeling this like futuristic font feel. No. There we go. Why do I keep typing Nux? So we should buy OmatumNux.cash because that's what's gonna end up being. Or we could just we could use a bullet in between those. How about that? Instead of the word dot. I wonder if what we should do here is this. I don't want to see it on white anymore. So these colors get weird here. We can fix that. Rotate the colored circle to match the color on the tips. Sure, that looks better. Because now we're in the tweaks. We're into tweak land. I'm gonna try these line things real quick. How am I gonna do this part? I think I'm just gonna snip these boys and then we'll rotate them into place. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just sort of adding points to give myself a way to chop these up. I wish I knew there must be a quick way. I wonder if we drew like a triangle out of here. That might be the quick way. There we go. Okay. So now we got those guys. I'm gonna take all these and group them up. All right, we're gonna go for just some sort of even spacing here. I feel like we could do better on that text. I don't know what any of these things are, but they're there. 100%. Somebody wanted to see, was it this? Less bright? Then I can take this and I can push some transparency into it. Whoa. Whoa, what did we do with that one though? Look at that thing. I'm inside of that now. Whoa. Yep. Whatever just happened right there, that's a keeper. That looks crazy town. Oh yeah, what could we do with this text? I don't know if yellow is the right color for it. I think that's a question. Let's try some other colors. Let's try plain. So go red. Definitely no. That's black. That could work. Not like a black, but like that. Whatever that is, it should be the same color as these groups here. Maybe put one dot inside each black spot too. That does do something. That was a good idea. It makes it almost look like a flower. I'm good with that. I'm really good with that. We could always make it better, but that's about the extent of it. Again, it's gonna be like, let's say if we want to make that tiny, like icon sized, 100 pixels tall. Hey, you know what? That's not horrible. Look at that thing. Awesome. Guys, that was fun. We got the first part of this done. That's a cough. Okay. Double cough. So anyways, we're going to move on and we're going to do some interesting stuff. We are going to now have to crank this logo out at different sizes. And I should probably write this out. So it says token symbol, but really it's just probably symbol version of it. We need a usable symbol for web collateral. So we need an extension sized thing. Yep, Faveco sized thing. And then we're going to need a currency token sized thing. That's a cough. What do we want to start with? I think we start with the tiniest one, right? And then move it back up. We'll go this 12 by 12 to 16 by 16. So let's make a little 12 by 12 artboard here. Return on pixel preview. And what that's going to do is going to help us do this pixel arty kind of stuff. For this little tiny one, I don't think we need a lot. So let's just start with a polygon because I think someone has said it could just be the hex. Yeah. And I think that's pretty much what it could be. Oh, it's so tiny. I don't really like this. Could we come up with another thing that sort of represented what the coin is? So really it's a triangle with the hex inside of it. Is that something we could work forward from? Oh, so we have to do this pixel by pixel because it's so small. I don't know if any of you guys have ever made things in Minecraft, but this is sort of the way you do it, right? You get like a pattern, you keep repeating it. Oh, geez. Well, I don't think we're gonna be able to do a triangle and a hex. Let's try a tiny hexagon. What if we just did like colors on that? All right, so next thing is we need to get those drawn in. So I wonder if what we should do here. Why would moving that up do that? Why? Stupid. I don't know if you saw that. They started to anti-alias something, or just be like, oh, the pixels aren't lined up anymore. I better make it different. Let's move this one down. Now they'll all have points. All right, that might work. Let me save this out. I think that works. I'm looking at it right now. It looks fine. And let's make a little quick file on the desktop. I'll include it. Yeah, look at that. That doesn't look too bad, does it? You're very limited in what you can pull off in that little bit of space. Very limited. I'll take that. We'll call that one done. What's our next tiniest? So probably we'll do the extensions. So the 128 one is the store logo. This one's going to be hard because this is the one that will probably get, from you guys at least, the most visibility, right? So this is our one that sits up there. It's got to look good. It looks like it has to go into grayscale, or it can. Let's start from scratch here. So that's just our icon. That doesn't look bad. Just smacking it in there, be like, boom, there it is. Is there anything we can do to make that better? Fill in the middle? We could just do like white in the middle. Or we could just extract the space. Let me turn off the pixel preview for a second. Yeah, of course, that's not even lined up in the center. Good job. Come on. Line to artboard, center.
Goodbye.
Where'd you go? Where did you just go? Where did you just decide was the center of that artboard? Where did it go? It just disappeared. It completely took off. Okay. Let's try it again. I just want to see where it goes. It's at X1 right now. Center yourself. Go ahead. X 1,600. So somewhere over here. It's just gone. It just flew right off the freaking page. So smart, Illustrator. So smart. You're so good at what you do. We're going to give it a more solid width, even though it'll kind of blow the shape out a little bit. And then we're going to pull that back to an X of 1. Then now we should get some tighter pixels. Just barely tighter, but they'll be tighter. Doesn't look too bad. I mean, it could be a little bit thicker, I think, but whatever. Just stick it up here. People will be like, okay, that's the thing. Why don't we just do the 128? Because that'll be our cool one. I wonder, that size, can we get the coin in there? Will it fit? I think it will. I think if we believe hard enough, it's going to get in there. Are we done? Is that it? OmatumBucks Cash. That's the extension logo right there. I think it is. I think that's got to be the extension logo. That is 100% the extension. It's the full freaking boom, pow, right in the kisser. And then we know that could save out at 60. So let's just see what 60 would look like. Good enough. Boom, pow, right in the kisser. Good enough. So the Favicos 32 by 32 gives us a little more room to work, but Favicos get shrunk down. So let's just do it at 16 by 16. And so the beauty of Illustrator is we could just do 32 like that. It'll scale it all up. You can't convert channel points to any other points. Why not? Is it in TOS? Show it to me. Do not sell or offer to trade, barter, or transfer points to other users in exchange for bits or in exchange for real or virtual currencies inside or outside of the Twitch services. That could be questionable. What's like the legal definition of a virtual currency? Is a token a virtual currency? Dang it. They are. Okay. Well, I'll have to talk to somebody at Twitch. Why don't we just make it so we can give points to people like manually? So I can be like this, like OmatumBucks at like that, right? Why not just do that? I should get back to this. What can we do in here to make it feel more like currency? Like what if we did maybe like that? It's like an O in the center for Omatum with these two lines. Maybe two. Let's see. Yeah, let's just go with that. Just gonna kind of put a line through this and say, phone it in, Grego. All right, now we need a little logo for web collateral. So let's give ourselves 120 pixels. We could use, I mean, there's this big one here, but what I kind of want to do is not make it look like the coin, right? Because this would be for, well, maybe we could. I mean, you just have to think, okay, if that were on a web page, let's put that on a web page. So that could work. We're just looking for a logo that would work in the top left corner of a site or as a footer. I think if we wanted to, we could have an alt version of that is minus the outside. So let's do that one really quick. Oh man, that looks so cool. I already know that's gonna look cool. You could just tell. You could tell. When you're a cool guy, you can tell when logos are gonna look cool. Oh yeah. And then you could write next to it like OmatumBucks or something like that. Or just even screen it on top. Super cool. It looks like we got all our stuff done. The next episode, we'll be doing the dashboard, which is going to be what the users see when they interact with their token statistics and how they're getting points and what opportunities exist for them to get points and how to redeem those points. We'll be doing a very ugly administration dashboard, just a rough design to say what would we need in terms of functionality. And then we'll do some of the extension design, which is the stuff that happens when you're on a website or you're looking at interacting with an extension, you hit the button. We've got to design all this, right? Like all these little things. So we'll just figure out what that means, how that looks. That should be easy to take care of in the next episode. So everybody, thanks for watching and see you next time.